name's Becky Applin.
And I'm Susannah Pearse.
And we'd like to share our ideas about our musical called The Magic Furnace.
The Magic Furnace is a big family musical set in a traditional pressed steel toy factory that's gone into decline.
Our hero, George, is desperate to help his friends and their families in their struggle to survive as one by one they lose their jobs.
But the factory is overshadowed by a cruel and mysterious figure, the supervisor, who spends her time collecting and bottling the last hopes of the community one hope at a time, enticing people into the deal by granting them their heart's desire.
The supervisor's power escalates, leaving the community desolate, having given away all their hope. And our musical is the story of George and his goddaughter, Mabel, in their race to defeat the supervisor and bring hope back to their town before it's gone forever.
The extract we're going to perform for you today is from the end of Act 1. Earlier in the act, George has met with the supervisor and unwittingly given away his last hope in return for the gift of the magic furnace. In the short term, this works out well for George, as he is now able to produce the most amazing magic toys which cheer up Mabel and all their friends to no end.
But in this extract, the effects of his trade begin to come home to roost. Word of George's magic furnace is beginning to spread, and now everyone wants a piece of the action. And Sarah, George's wife, wants to know why George is seemingly avoiding spending time at home with her.
We begin on the factory floor as one of George's co-workers, Deirdre, approaches George with a slightly unusual request.
George.
Yes?
Oh, George, I've been wondering if you could help me.
What do you need?
Oh, George, I've been wondering about your furnace.
Oh, you have?
I have.
You have? What have you been wondering, Deirdre?
I've been wondering if your furnace could be the answer to my prayers. I've been wondering if your furnace could fashion more practical wares. I'd be so very glad, very glad, very glad. Oh, how about knocking me up a new toaster, George? Mine's knackered.
I've mostly made model trains so far.
Oh, trains? Toasters? It's all just bits of metal, isn't it? It can't hurt to try.
I don't think it's that simple, Deirdre.
Please, George, I'm desperate. Well, some days a bit of toast is about all I can manage in terms of a hot meal to give the kids, and, well, now I can't even do that.
Might be worth a try. Can't see any harm. Furnace, work your charm. We could really use a miracle. And it was with the heat of the fire, and its magic can bring you your heart's desire. So come and stoke up the furnace and watch it go.
The furnace burns and crackles and produces a magic toaster. The best you've ever seen, complete with jam stations and knife holders.
Oh, George, that's wonderful! I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, no need to thank me, Deirdre. All part of the service. Just keep it to yourself, eh?
George.
George.
Oh, George.
Oh,
We were
George.
wondering if
George.
you could
George.
show
Oh,
us
George.
your
Oh, George.
Oh, George.
Deirdre told us about the toaster.
So we thought,
Concrete,
oh, George.
perhaps
Oh,
it
George,
is
help me.
Come on, out with it.
I could really use an oven.
I could really use a bit.
How about a washer dryer? Is it too much to ask for a shed?
Is that so very bad? Very bad. Very bad.
Very bad.
Okay, just don't tell anyone else. Anything you want, anything at all, whether big or small, I can make it with a miracle. 'Cause it roars with the heat of the fire, and its magic can make what you most require. No, come and stoke up the furnace and watch it go. 'Cause it roars with the heat of the fire, fashion machines and bits of wire. There's nothing to match its fantastic
Upstairs, Sarah, George's wife, is looking for the shop steward, but finds the supervisor.
Oh, sorry. I was looking for Martin. Oh, he's on the shop floor. Can I help at all? I'm his supervisor. Well, I'm everybody's supervisor, really. Do take a seat. Now, what can I do for you?
I never see my husband anymore. He's here at the factory day and night, and even when he is home, he won't talk to me. I'm sorry, this is not your concern. I don't even work here.
You're married to someone who does, so you still merit my concern. Now tell me, forget about your husband's overtime. What is it you want?
All I've ever wanted is a family. A baby for George and me to complete us. George wants that as well, almost as much as me. Maybe more. I'm not sure. I don't actually know what he wants these days, to be honest. We don't really talk. I mean, we talk, but not properly. I think he finds it easier to crack jokes. But I can't. Not anymore. Not about this.
What if I said I could give you what you wanted?
I'd say yes, of course. But you can't.
Oh, but I can. Though I will need a little something in return, of course. That is how business works, after all.
Why would you help me?
I like to look after people where I can. Your request is a little more challenging than some, but I can do it.
Anything you want, anything at all, whether big or small, I can make it with a miracle. Anything you want.
I only need one small thing in return. Don't worry, it's so teeny tiny you'll barely miss it.
What is it?
Your last hope.
What's that?
I don't know, and I don't much care to go into specifics, but once you have your heart's desire, what need will you have to hope anymore? So I think you're getting a bargain, really, don't you?
Let me think about it.
What's there to think about?
Hope is such a weak emotion. Why cling on to such a notion? I can give you what you need. Let me put this plan in action. Think of it as a transaction. Do not fight it, but concede. It's your last hope that I crave. The hope that you clung to through the long and desperate years. A hope that has soothed all your fears. And you will not be from now on.
You give me what I want, and I give you what you want. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
All I've ever wanted is a baby. Hope is such a weak emotion. All right, you can take it. What do I need to do?
The supervisor extracts the last hope from Sarah by way of a steel contraption which she places on Sarah's head.
It's your last hope that I'll take. The hope that you clung to through the long and desperate years. A hope that has soothed all your fears. But you will not need it from now on.
There now. That wasn't so painful, was it? I am sorry about your mother, though.
What's my mother got to do with this?
Well, you were rather hoping she wouldn't die just yet, weren't you? But obviously that's impossible now. I wouldn't worry. It was a pretty hopeless case anyway. And on the upside, she might get to meet her granddaughter first now. Oh, spoilers.
What have I done?
The contraption starts to cough and splutter and make all manner of strange noises.
Now that is very odd. The machine didn't like that at all. What did you say your name was again?
It's Sarah. Sarah Salter.
Oh, well, no wonder the system can't compute. Your beloved husband's already given away that last hope, so that means forget your precious baby. Well, I can't very well grant you a wish when he has already given it away now, can I?
What do you mean? George wouldn't.
He would, and he did.
Baby, so very glad, very glad, very glad.
Anything you want,
magic